We live now.
You're slightly away from you're in now.
You know, okay. Oh, hi.
Hi, our people.
I am with my very beautiful wifey.
Hi, Kobe. How are you?
Hello. Good evening. Good evening, everybody.
Hi, beautiful people. How cute is this mug? How cute is it? He got it for me to celebrate my certification.
Yeah. There's a little, it's just a little bit of it.
I'm doing great. This weather, oh my days. This UK weather is showing some people pepper. It's not showing me pepper.
Who are the people?
So yeah, Kobe is filling my mug. So let me even do a little bit more. So this is the front of the mug, and see what the back of the mug says. It's me, and then it says, "This is what a certified babe looks like."
Yeah.
Congratulations, my gorgeous wife. This is for my certification. Thank you, honey. Cheers.
Imagine. I was going to use my hand for chest. There we go. Yeah, so we got our cup of teas.
Oh yeah, there's allergy. Oh my days.
It's everywhere. Wow.
Not you saying God when. So it's quite late, but we didn't think people would be late. We wanted to do a quick Q&A because we liked the last one, and we're thinking maybe we'll do Q&As once a month. So this is the one for, what month is this? May.
Yeah.
So this is the month of May. Our boy is gonna be one this month. So we have been parents for a year, and it's been so beautiful. Honey, you're not in the video. Maybe you should move back a bit more.
Okay.
So that you could show me. Yeah, you see, you're showing now.
Okay.
We're cute.
Good.
The day I will find money, I will disturb Instagram. Oh, this girl is funny. You're funny. Do you know something? Some people who disturb Instagram, I don't even think they're that happy in their relationship. Like the way they do it too much, you just feel probably they're trying to get attention from social media and applaud from social media. But the truth is, people who are quite keeping their relationship to themselves are the ones that are really enjoying it. You know, I see people make reels with their husbands and all those things. No, I want to spend time with my husband more than making reels, please.
We do the same too, especially on these youthful relationships. Yeah,
I do those reels when I'm
because people need to see the goodness of God in this marriage, in this in this people's lives. Yeah, and then hence making them make good decisions as well about their own relationships. Yeah. So I think it's a good idea to post your spouse, to post you guys together doing things. Having fun, enjoying.
There are some things I need to read. Honey, keep speaking. Happy birthday in advance to our baby. Yes, so may God Almighty keep him for us in Jesus' name. Amen. She's saying true. And then they are trying to keep up with the lifestyle they put outside. Yeah, that's true. So we understand the energy they're putting. Yeah. Whew, there's this couple that just had like a thing, and my sister was sharing with me that this couple, Kobe, you know the couple. I think you follow the wife on Instagram. They're not together anymore, and it's just so sad. I feel for their son. Like they used to like create content with each other, but they're not together anymore. I pray that God, mends their heart, and whatever the issue is, it is sorted out. So we understand the energy they're putting out. Oh, I just read that. Yes, so I just really pray for them, putting heavy content of what your husband bought for you and Interesting thing, last month my husband did a huge shopping for me, and then he got me, if you saw that, these are my people, let me let them know. If you saw that, my boots that are silver with the silver bag, right, and a lot of things, Yeezys, so quite designer stuff. and I posted it to my WhatsApp. Now my WhatsApp, I only have like my nephews and my sisters watching, to be honest, like my private WhatsApp, right? So it's just my family members. My nephew, who is 10 or 11, said, "Whoa, you are so lucky. What must you have done to make him buy you all of this?" Is a boy. I laughed because a young boy like that can tell that this is some, good spending on this one, but I'm not going to post it on social media because why, I was basically posting it so that I think I was trying to say, God, thank you for my husband, to my family members, not like to social media, because they really don't care about you or anything you're doing. Holy Spirit, take over. That thanks so much, sir, for taking good care of our mama. Yes, thank you, honey.
No,
he's the best.
I love to do that.
And I pray for you, my girls, that you would have a husband who will spoil you, who will not be waiting for you to go and make your hair and he won't even notice it because he didn't contribute to the hair. No, you will have husbands who will say, "Go and get this hair done. Take."
Let me spoil you.
Let me spoil you.
You have husbands that will show you who they really are.
Yeah, sometimes he says everybody and he said, "Just to show you who I am." And it's so cute.
Exactly.
And it's so cute, literally. May his grace never depart from you, sir. Amen.
Thank you so much.
Because we women, right, our lives are already hard. We have our period, we have pimples, we have acne, we have a lot of things we're worried about. Then
Apart from that, my wife, sorry to call you. You, my wife, you have been through a lot of things. You have been beaten. You have been battered. You have been. When I say beaten, no one was beaten her, of course. But when she was pregnant, delivering our baby, she went through a lot. So honestly, I just want to keep taking care of her. Like, she needs to enjoy it more than she has, suffered.
Thank you.
During that pregnancy period.
Thank you, honey.
So
basically, your life should not even be hard, right? When you have your period, he needs to remember, like, get the pad. Last month, my husband got pad, like, unannounced. And I was like, So really, I'm praying for you girls, because these are the things I used to pray for. If you saw my live from on Sunday, I was saying, stop praying to meet your husband. That's not what you're praying for. You're praying that God will help your husband wherever he is, so that when you meet him, he'll be an excellent man. Because if you don't pray for him, by the time you meet him, you might not even recognize him. Okay, so be praying for his well-being. I used to pray for my husband's pocket way before I met him. And I'm not surprised that once I came into his life, things started to transform for him financially. Lord, wahala for who doesn't understand sarcasm. We understand here, sir. We understand. I don't know.
That must be when I mentioned you've been beaten.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah.
So, even in the dating phase, you can tell. Someone asked me this question. I want to tell you. She said, you didn't take gifts from your husband. So, how did you know that he'll be, a kind and be giving money, give? So, you ladies, sit back. I'm about to answer the question. Okay. If you are trying to do it God's way and you don't want to be billing him to pay your house rent or pay your this. Good evening, man, sir. Hi, Mercy. How are you? Me, I'm already praying for my future husband. Yes, keep praying. Keep praying for him.
Yeah.
So if you're not asking him for money in the dating phase, how will you know that he's not greedy? How will you know he's not stingy? Right? I'm about to answer the question. Should I answer?
Yes, please.
I knew my husband would answer with a low volume.
Yeah.
Our energy is on 2 different frequencies. So basically, how to know that he will give you in the marriage is in when you mention certain things and she said things that are good. Listen, when you mention certain things that are uncomfortable with you, is he only your face is not completely in the frame? Is he offering to help? I said a lot of no's to my husband. We are here for the tea. Take the tea. So let me give you instances. One time I didn't have data. I was in Nigeria, and my spa had closed because of COVID. I didn't have data. So the guy was texting me, trying to call me. It wasn't going through, right? And I told him, don't send me money. Don't send me this. He had my account details at the time because we're doing music together. So sometimes they need to pay my royalties. So he has my my distance for business, not as his girl that he wants to marry. When I tell him things like, oh my days, sorry, there was no fuel, there was no fuel, and I didn't have data, so my phone went off. He'll be like, oh, let me send you the money now, let me send you the money, let me do this for you now, let me do this for you now. That was how I knew. Some people, you will tell them you've not eaten, they will say, try and find something to eat now. If I break your mouth, you see, sweet babe, they talk to you, they say, fine, and try and find something to eat. Please, we don't want those kind of men. So I don't think I was like hungry when I was dating my husband, to be honest. But if I was ever hungry, there was Christmas time. He asked me, what do you want for Christmas? I said, I just want to eat turkey from morning to evening. He wired me money for turkey. I was not calling him on the phone, acting like I didn't want the money. Why did you send me that money now? He said it's for Christmas. I said, please, I wanted it. That's how you know it, they will give you. That you mention some things and he's not forming blind eye, saying, or even asking you for money, smelling. When ladies come for coaching and they're like, oh, this guy's owing me 800 pounds. I'm like, what did he put in his mouth to tell you to give me 800 pounds? You, that you're a woman, see how you're breaking, see how things are going, with you in your life, and you're there doing sugar mommy for a guy that is older than you. Please,
it's wrong.
When I saw this shirt on you, sir, I wanted to say, now today this single life pay me pass, but I don't want mama to send me a knock on my head. When I saw this shirt, I think I've won this shirt. It's his shirt. So what happened was we had someone working in our house that day. I think he was a plumber that was over in our house, and he was working, and I had to wear my husband's shirt quickly to open the door. Before plumber will see you people's mama, half wearing bikini. No, the bikini is for him alone. So I was wearing something nice and cute for him under, but somebody came, so I had to quickly wear his shirt. So it's his shirt. If he ever wore my thing, I don't think I'll call him Papa. I'll call him Mama if he wore my thing. Okay. Shakara, yes, act like you don't want it, but you want it because you really want to. That's your life you're talking about. That's marriage you're talking about. You get me? So that's the rest of your life. You're going to be married to this stingy person or this person who will say, try and find something to eat now. God forbid. No, none of my girls are going to have that horrible experience, because I hear it a lot. Oh, my husband is letting me pay school fees.
Even like, just in addition to what you've been saying, even this thing of money, etc., is your mindset. My wife has that mindset of a rich person because she is rich. But the times when there's no food or there's no data or anything, she has that mindset that I'm a rich person. I can't be begging for money. I can't be showing like I'm hungry. Exactly. So you have to just, for women, you have to have the mindset. You guys have to have that mindset of.
No, my girls are rich in their mind. I teach them what makes them rich in their mind.
Exactly.
So continue being a rich girl. Act like you don't want the money, but be watching that he's a giving person that is offering. My husband offered a lot. I was just thinking, on my birthday, if you see the cake he got me on my birthday was about the same size we used for our wedding. So you can imagine how big that cake is. Big cake like this. Never had that kind of cake all the years of my life where I did do hot girl before. Can you imagine? But you see, he didn't give me physical cash like that, but he was there. He bought me my favorite Indomie, that golden penny noodles that I now hate. He bought me in cartons. He got me things like card. He got my sister to write the things. He sent my sister the text, and she then wrote it in the card. And my sister was rushing saying, God, when? Oh, my younger sister, who check
funny girl. She had a birthday week, not birthday day.
So he did a birthday week. You can imagine. So he was celebrating me. Nobody has seen his face because he hadn't come to Nigeria, but they knew that the guy that this girl is dating, Pepe. You get? So basically, I was still living like, basic, just doing my thing. But I knew that he would be a giving husband. That even till this day, he's never asked me for money once, ever. And it will not happen. Why will it not happen? Because if you start giving them money in the dating phase, let me tell you something. Let me tell you, girls, something that happened when we were dating, when he came to Nigeria. If you start giving them money in the dating phase, they will relax, have a discipline as a lady good. When he came to Nigeria, he spent a lot of money because he got me engaged. We did our introduction. We did our court wedding. All of this he paid for. Please listen, ladies, listen. He paid for everything that we're going to do. So towards the end of him going back to the UK, because he spent 3 weeks, he was in Nigeria. Hi, Evelyn. He was in Nigeria paying his rent in the UK. That was, that's a guy that is very serious. Mm-hmm. So we now wanted to eat Indomie. All those Indomie they sell, like Indomie and egg on top. Oh. Like Mishai type of Indomie. And he only had 1,500 naira. Yeah, he had 1,000 naira on him that day. Now, he will be able to withdraw much later, but that won't concern me. I had like 16K on me or 17K on me. I acted like I did not have. I did. Why did I do it? I did it for what I'm enjoying in this marriage today. That my husband did not think he would ever be comfortable taking money from me. Now, the money that the money that he makes and I make is our money, but I'm the one, managing it and helping us finance, because if you leave it for him, you do give away every Monday or every day. He just wakes up, give away. But I'm not a giveaway kind of person. So I said, for the future of our children, I would refuse to pay for this Indomie. It's 500 naira. And we ate from that one Indomie. Both of us shared that one we could afford.
Yeah.
That's what you do for him. Because once you marry, he will not...
Such a discipline, man. Such a discipline. No. Because normally you would just feel for the guy and be like, let me just cover tonight's bill. Let me just buy the food for tonight. But, as you said, it's a training for the future.
It's love that made me do it. It's not wickedness. I love him to death. And I want him to rise financially. I don't want him to be thinking, he can ask people for money. Till today, my husband doesn't think to ask anybody for anything simply because he understands that nobody's owing me anything. I'm not owing him, 500 naira to add to buy Indomie for me. I came to visit you. Buy Indomie, make we chop. Don't give money. Don't give money. So when you get married, they'll be spoiling you because they are used to spoiling you. But when you are the one spoiling them, you don't even know if they married you for you or they married you because you give. I wanted to know if he was going to marry me in my broke state so that when I'm a rich babe, like now that I'm a rich girl, I'm serious though. I know I play a lot, but that's the truth. I wanted him to marry me broke nothing. Why? Because you see all these celebrities that they will leave their rich wife and go and date so chicken girls. Why are they going to date those chicken girls? Because those girls are not dragging manhood with them. They are the man. They are the one providing. They're the one paying flight ticket. That's what you give them. Yeah. Be the man. I'm the woman. I will be your girl. My husband still calls me a girl. I'm not surprised about that because I'm giving him girl vibes. So you give him girl vibes.
Ooh, never. She's giving me.
Never give him, husband, mama, wife.
Yeah.
Never give him like thingy. Never give him mother vibes. Like I can provide. I'm here to provide. He still does my shop. When we're dating, he used to do shopping for me. When you come to Nigeria, he buy me a lot of things. It still happens till this day. Because when he buys me, I'll be dancing. I'll be saying, God, you will bless this man. You will increase this man in my language. So most of the things he's not even hearing because I'm Igbo, he's Yoruba. But I'm speaking, I'm showing appreciation. That's what all these men like when they're dating these young girls. And those girls are showing appreciation. Their wives don't show appreciation. Their wives are now too big. Their wives are earning 600K, 1 million. So what is new there? No matter how rich I get, and God is blessing me, but my husband's money will still be sweet like sugar. And I will never want to take the role of a man. Don't do it from the dating stage. I really would have helped. Don't even say I really would have helped. Let me tell you this thing. Let me tell you girls this thing. I don't want to preach, but when I was dating my husband, he was breaking and he had one big acne on his face. Let me take off this glass so I can see you girls.
Yeah, let me order for you.
He had one acne on his face. And one of my friends in the UK, because he was in the UK, then my friend was in the UK, and she sells products. I now told that my friend that I want to buy product for my friend, 24 elders. He has breakage. She said, why do you want to buy product for him? Let him buy if he wants. I said, no, I just want to buy. He's never tried your product. So let me use my money. This was first week of knowing my husband. If I go carry money, buy black soap for him, till today, I'll still be buying the black soap. So who buys my soaps, honey?
I do.
Good.
Yeah.
Who buys my toothpaste?
I do.
It's very simple. What you start a relationship is what will go through that relationship. So act like, tell them, oh, it'd be nice if you got me this. It'd be nice if you got me that. And thank them. It's toothpaste. Thank you so much, honey, for remembering to buy this toothpaste. You're the best man in the world. But you see, when you carry money, carry money, this, you're already making the relationship unstable. Let me read some things we have here. Never give him wife vibe when you are in a relationship. Absolutely. Even when you marry him, I only started buying things for my husband this year. Before then, I'll save his money, save my money. I just came one day. I bought him a new phone. I said, this guy, you've tried for me. The phone I'm using, you got it for me on our wedding week. Let me show you who I am. I'm Coach J Thyna. Let me show you what I'm made of. I bought him a phone in his favorite color, red. The guy knew that this my wife don't come. So there are sometimes you buy your husband things, but in the dating phase, never let them comfortable. Now, my husband cannot normally ask me for phone, even though I had gifted him a phone, a few months later to just celebrate him on his promotion. You get, so you will do some things to show him that I'm a rich wife, but don't start it in the dating phase. It's getting heated. Yes, it is. Wow. It is the I do. For me, don't start what you can't finish. Absolutely. What of birthday gifts in a relationship? Okay, I'm going to answer the birthday gifts one. Some of the things we do to prove that we are wife material is actually not making the man really look forward to marrying us. God bless you, my dear. Share our mama. Yes, let me talk on that birthday gift. There's nothing wrong with buying birthday gift, but please let it be a card. Let it be something simple. I don't think if you're abroad, don't spend more than $10. This is me telling you. If you want to use my style, different people have different style. If you want to use the Coach J Thyna style, don't spend so much on a man. That's my style, and it's working for my ladies. Give them a gift that they will never think, so let me marry her, so she'll give me more of this, like a suit or a tuxedo or a wristwatch. No, most of the things my husband now wears, I buy them for him with his money that I saved for him. Because if I don't save it, he will not buy it. So you will show who you are in the marriage, but you see in the dating phase, don't give too many gifts that when you people don't finally marry, you will not be so hurting. If he never married me, I wouldn't cry. You know why? Because I didn't spend money on him. I didn't give him my body. I didn't cook for him. So bye. And you would see in my reaction when we're dating, you will see that this girl gonna send. But if I give him so much, I want it to work. If I posted him on Instagram, I want it to work. But you see, when he's talking about certain things, I'm like, okay, well, you get, because I'm not under any pressure to make sure I marry this guy. So that's what you really do when you don't give so much in the dating phase. My style is to write handwriting notes. I don't understand, like,
write letter with your...
God bless you. Write letter. I'm not a writing type, but on his birthday, I didn't give him shishi. Our first... we were legally married. So your birthday is in March. We got married in January. So I wrote him a long message. You are the best husband. There's nothing I will do without you. God bless you. 1 naira, no drop. We're not married then. We're just legally married. Yeah, of course, we're married in the eyes of thinking. But we're not like traditionally married and all of that. Right? So, praise him like he's the king of the world, but don't give anything. What of perfume as a gift? If it doesn't cost you much, it's birthday, with birthday, I'm really, just be careful. Don't give something that costs a lot so that you're not hurting. Connection. Why is the connection bad? Okay. When it comes to marriage, if a husband and wife breaks up and they want to talk about this story, the woman will be like, there was a day there was no money for soup. I use my money to buy soup. You never hear men talking about what they give. It's because men are not emotionally attached to their money. Women are. I still remember my money from primary school that one of my seatmates took my 5 naira. I still remember. I'm emotionally attached to my money. That's how you are as a woman, no matter how rich you are. So when it doesn't work, you remember the date night you paid for. It will pain you. Remember, you'll be crying like a donkey. There was a guy I borrowed money from that didn't work, that borrowed money from me, and he took some of my products because then I had a spa. When it didn't work out, I was crying. I was angry. Why? My money is gone. So don't give something that will hurt you. So if perfume doesn't hurt you, then you can give it, but don't give too much. Birthday is fine. Sincerely, men, in our generation hasn't received handwriting letter. Sincerely, men in our generation haven't received handwriting letters. Yes. They'll now be shouting after all I did for you. Absolutely, yeah. She know they no go drop. That's the spirit. Mama, your sense of humor is top notch. My tummy hurts. Oh, thank you. My tummy hurts with the way I'm laughing. My girls are laughing so much. But that's the truth.
Let the man spend. Let the man spend. He's the one. He's the head. He's the one that needs to do that.
My daughter patient said, a king was born today, now my style. Do you know what a king was born is? He doesn't know what a king was born. Oh, honey, please. Do you know something? I always tease my husband. I always tease my husband that I'm Gen Z and he's millennial because he doesn't get a lot of our jokes in this season. A king was born. People use a queen was born today. So basically, on your birthday, instead of them to say many good things and send you money, they will not be saying a queen was born. Which kind of queen was born? So people don't like that a queen was born. When your daughters are something, I'm telling you, you girls finish me. A queen was born. I did a king was born for him. A king was born. I didn't even post him on Instagram. I posted him on WhatsApp. Happy birthday, 24 elders. Now, man, you be best producer, senior man, top notch. ₦1, no, they drop. What is something small that we can buy in this day and age? Though, especially in a long distance relationship. In a long distance relationship, I don't think you should really stress yourself. If you don't have anybody in the same city as him, just send him prayers, commit to spending time with him on his birthday. The truth is, men, they value our presence even more. And I learned that from my husband. When a man seems to want a lot from your hand, he doesn't really love you. And that's how men are. Men, I like men. They are so easy to understand. If a man is not appreciating your little, he will never appreciate your big. Well, women, some of us are not, my own is may you. Honey, don't worry, you won't understand these lingos. You're not a Gen Z girl. So, pray, be a woman of prayer. Happy birthday. I really appreciate you in my life. Shagra bagada sadade. ₦1 is not dropping.
Pray for him.
It's not dropping. Because now that we are married, on my husband's first birthday, I was pregnant. I had not started working. I was not a coach at the time. I bought cupcake. I used matchstick and put inside the cupcake. If you follow me on TikTok, you saw the video. Matchstick, not candle, matchstick, and I gave him to blow. And he was laughing and he was so happy. He was just happy. And I said, happy birthday to you. That you know, and I posted on TikTok saying how Igbo girls appreciate you. When Igbo girls, they drop, and they are rushing us because they would always prefer girls that are hard to get. Now, I'm not talking about hard to get that being unrealistic, making them chase you every day. Hard to get in the sense that you're not giving material, you are giving yourself. If they don't appreciate yourself, they will never appreciate your material. My husband never appreciated me when I didn't have much. He can't have me now that I have. That God is blessing me. So really, no matter the type of job you do, and I think people who live abroad face this temptation more. We in Nigeria, who they give on the guy's birthday, he's taking you out on his own birthday. That's how I'm gonna tell you, I dated before I got married. I'm not a novice to this dating thing, I met people, I learned a lot of things. On their birthday, and then they carry me common, and then they buy me gifts. Some men says gifts is a love language for them. Okay, let me read the ones before that so that I don't miss anything. Almost some men go swear give you Mrs. Siri, okay. Then he's not your man. That's true. I've told you now. Men are not materialistic now. They can like gifts. Little things matter, Jerry. Yes. Some men say gift is a love language for them. How do you go about this? Please throw more light on this. Good. If you don't have, you can't kill yourself here. I think Mrs. Siri has, and she's just, she's a giving person like my husband. People where they give. God bless you. Send me, on my birthday is July, send me gifts, Mrs. Siri. If you're being blessed by me, all of you that are being blessed by me, send me gifts. The truth is, you can give. If his love language is gifts, it means that he didn't receive a lot growing up, because most people are looking for what they didn't get.
Yeah.
So his parents didn't buy him gift. Nobody did. My love language is gift as well. There's 7 of us, so there's no one special child that they will make your day special. So on your birthday, now prayer you go receive. Oh, there's 7 of us. How many cakes would they buy? How many? There's 12 months in the year. So I like gifts because, it's not the first thing that I receive, but I receive a lot of words of affirmation from my parents. So words don't really move me, right? So some people like that words of affirmation because their parents insulted them,
Yeah.
So usually people tilt towards what they didn't receive from their parents for their love language, and that's not wrong. If his love language is gift him, but don't spend so much money. This durag my husband is wearing, I got it for him and my son. I didn't spend a lot on it. Well, on my capacity, it didn't cost me much. Now, for some people, it might be so expensive for them. But you see, it's the same gift. It's just different capacity. So for your capacity, give what you wouldn't feel. Now, my son uses the durag to sweep the ground. I'm not offended because it didn't cost me much on my capacity. Are we on the same page? Yeah. There's someone mama clearly told me is a red. I'm not seeing so much. Honey, please help me. I don't know why I'm not seeing clearly.
There's someone mama clearly told me is a red flag. He sent me pictures on his birthday and said I should post on my status. I say no. I know they post. And he started calling me wicked and rude. So he sent a picture to post. Yeah,
please, the guy is already looking for something that you cannot give. You are not the creator of the universe. Please.
I actually can't imagine that.
Why will you be posting him? Is he your son? I beg. I know they post man, except you are my brother or father. That's a red flag. Well done, Evelyn. That's a red flag. Why are you sending me pictures on your birthday? Let me tell you something. Ladies, let me tell you. Nothing happens in the marriage that you don't see in the dating phase. If my husband was insecure in himself, doing all those things that... doing all those things that... Now, I'm sure all those guys are in your DMs. All those things that guys do. I will not marry him. Why? Because even in the marriage, you'll be insecure about me. Let me tell you, since I became a matchmaker, the way men have been messaging me on all these other apps, that they are looking for wife, they are looking for this. If my husband was not insecure in himself, he would say, I don't want you talking to this one, I don't want you talking to this one. So everything that I'm enjoying today, I looked and I saw it. If you're looking for something, you will see. Any man that is already showing that you have to post him, why are you looking for posts? My husband doesn't even take his birthday that seriously. But I make sure I cook jollof rice for him. That's my gift. Jollof with turkey. That's what I can give. Yes. But in 2 years' time, I plan to buy him a sweet Lamborghini. Maybe 2 years and a half. Oh, Tesla, sorry. But Tesla, you don't get to drive it now.
I do.
No, they put it on one mode like that.
You can choose, whether to drive it or not.
Okay, so he can do I can get him the Tesla. But you see, it is he earned it because he had spent so much money on me. I'm a certified relationship counselor because he spent all that money on me. I'm a matchmaker because he spent money on me. So if I'm now making money, it doesn't cost me anything to get him a nice whip, But somebody will never give anything, can't expect posts. Who are you? At the time when I was dating my husband, he had put my music out. My music was already making money. I still did not give him anything. A king was born today. God bless you, baddest producer. Shadadadada. Yododododo. That is all. But today it has improved to first year of marriage. 1 cake with a matchstick inside. Second year of marriage, jollof rice. We are going to the 3rd year now. Let's see, maybe it will turn to ofaku or amala and eforiru. Then before you now get to the week.
No, I love the jollof still. Yeah, I like jollof.
So basically, grow. Igbo women are sweet mouths. That's a fact. Use your mouth. And you learn it from me. All my girls are learning how to use their sweet mouth. You get a man to do anything for you with your sweet mouth. Yeah. Honey, thank you. With the way that you got this ice cream now, God bless you. But next time, get the one that is dipped in chocolate. Tomorrow, he will get that exact same one I praised him to get. That's how they work. TBH is how you start a relationship will define how it will lead to marriage. Yes, a celebrity was sharing how, she married a man that was fake. He was saying he's one president's nephew. They're not married anymore now. They have a son together. And that the guy was fake. That when they first started, the guy wanted her to pay for some things. She said she paid because she likes the guy. Now, where is the marriage? Gone. Their child, does he pay anything to fend for their child? No. I usually don't know when our son's diaper is finishing. I don't know when he has new diaper or not. Is his daddy? I knew this from the dating phase. But when he's doing stingy, looking for your money, when you get married, they say his diaper, you act like he didn't see that the diaper is finishing. You do like this. Then you now, you don't want your baby to poo on you now or on the floor. You will not go around buy diaper. God forbid. My girls will not buy diaper. It's you. Because the one that you people did that got you pregnant, he enjoyed it more. Yes. Based on studies, I'm a coach, I'll tell you for free. Men enjoy sex 16 times more than women. Not one time more, not 16 times. So for you to even get pregnant, that you carry that baby, vomit everything, postpartum problem, he enjoyed it 16 times than you. So now that the baby is out, you are now turning blind eye. His cream, the cream he's using now is his daddy that went and got the cream. Nothing concerned me, but I knew. Now, sometimes he might not see some things. Once I mention it once, he will remember to get it for his child. But you see, in the dating phase, when you're bringing money, submitting money, you're already saying, when our children come, I want to pay their school fees. When our children come, I want to buy them cake on their birthday. Our son's birthday is coming. If his daddy doesn't buy anything for the celebration, me, I will just do a king was born and cook rice for the. Our boy doesn't like jollof like his daddy. He likes coconut. I'll cook coconut rice for him. Everybody dance, pray, put limo blaze, jaye, go to bed. Seriously, women, if you stop putting your money, giving everything, you would not have wrinkle like this. You see how women age quicker than men. It's not rocket science. It's women put pressure on them. Oh, his birthday is coming. We're going to do. His dad has already said this on this so day. We are going to do his shopping for his birthday. But if I was carrying birthday, you know how women now, she birthday shoots. If his daddy doesn't say it, nothing concerns me because I can't afford to have wrinkle like this. So people still see me in person and they're asking me if I'm 12 or 21. I don't even know the age where they call me. Because I'm not trying to be worried. Marriage will drain women who try to be men. So from the dating phase, just leave. Are we eating amala or are we eating a fancy restaurant? You choose. You're the one paying. You choose. Let him choose. Don't start saying, oh, I'm going to pay this bill and you're paying this bill. That's what people do now. They're doing a modern marriage with African men. You can't do modern marriage with African men. He will kill you. Because once he gets comfortable, you will pay the rent, you will pay the bills, you pay everything. Yeah. Because I'm an African woman and I'm doing an African marriage with my husband. We live in a modern city where it's the woman that pays half the rent. We don't do that. He's our daddy. He's daddy. He's the senior man in our home. So he takes the responsibilities. And I'm not trying to work hard or, be begging people to book counseling or book sessions with me because I'm doing it because I love it, not because I have to pay anything. So it really is for your own good when we say allow them be men. When we say leave them. A king was born indeed, though. Allow them be men, Joe. He's daddy he's senior man. He's odogu. I'm just trying. His food, it starts and ends in the kitchen. Yeah. Now, this doesn't mean I don't bring intellect home. It doesn't mean I'm not contributing on everything. But you see, financially, we have an emotional attachment with our money. So wisdom is profitable to help you know not to bring money early. One thing I've learned here today is that the strength of a woman is in her being feminine. Oh, my girls are catching it before I say it. My daughters, you people make me proud. Feminine to the core. Feminine to the core. Yeah. I wish I could just use another word to explain it, but you get it right. Be feminine. Say, honey. So, my body scrub is finishing. Are you going shopping? Are you passing the high street? Yeah. So are you gonna like get stuff and get me my body scrub?
Of course.
That is it. That's how I get him to get me stuff. Simple. But in the dating phase, I didn't ask him for shishi, but I wanted to be sure that he would be a giving husband. So tell them your problem, see how they react. Then he refuse and let him say, no, it's fine. So all the times he will not see me online, he will send me data, he will send me this. I knew that this guy goes sweet, chai, goes sweet. But you see, I was acting like I didn't know. I was testing him. And you see, he's not even offended that I tested him because he's happy that he's married to a woman who looks out for herself. My dad uses this phrase and I cut it from him. Nobody's going to love you more than you love yourself. The man, I learned it from him to take care of myself, live my best life. And my husband loves my dad as well because I act a lot like my dad.
Yeah.
So please remember me. Remember me when you're dealing with a man that I said nobody's going to love you more than you love yourself. So put your best cards on the table. Let the man you like start to see it from the early stage. Because once you people get married, you go choke and you will not be able to, tell your friends or your family that, girl, can you imagine that my husband just woke up and said he's not going to work anymore? Some people go through this. I'm a counselor. I will tell you for free. They just wake up and say they're not going because they know say their wife gets savings. Their wife has this. I know a couple, they're living in a 700k house back in Nigeria. They don't have children. They're living in a big, plenty rooms. This, that, I mean 1 million. I don't even know how much they pay. It makes no sense. But you see, the guy is at ease because his wife is earning. His wife is making sweet money from tech. You don't have the money for us to live in a house like this. But because I'm making money from tech, you are now sleeping. The wife will be going to work. Him, you'll be sleeping. He wasn't like that when they were dating. But you see, men can become anything when they are stressed. So just wisdom will be flying. The way that my husband gets inspiration on new things to do for more increase on our finances just makes me laugh. That I pat myself on the back and say, if you can influence this man to be dogged with the way that he works, his gift, his talent, his calling, everything that God has given to them, you can influence many more people to understand that your life starts from you. If you don't take hold of it, you would just let everything go around. Now, what about those guys that always offer you money every time, especially when you are not interested in them, especially when you are broke? Stop offering me money, bro. Should I tell them? Should I tell them?
Yeah. Go ahead, please.
If they are pressuring you to take money and you don't want to be with them, if you have a strong personality, take. If you don't have a strong personality, don't take. On Valentine's Day 2019, I received a lot of things from people that I will never. You see, there's a salon, barbing salon, and a pedicure shop just beside my spa. Those people, they enjoy, because men were dropping gifts for me and I couldn't eat it, I couldn't finish it, I couldn't get hold of it. I was just doing giveaway. I was receiving the gift. You are pressuring me. What am I supposed to, are we going to cause a scene outside my spa? Say, no, I don't want it. Oh, no, I don't. Only, I took it and I gave it to people. So if you take it, if you have a strong personality, now me, I will tell them, sorry, I'm not available for dating. I'm in a serious relationship. Yeah, this used to be my phrase. When I was single, I not met my husband. I used to tell men that I was in a serious relationship because I was in a relationship with God. But I wouldn't say with God because they wouldn't understand. So if I'm in a serious relationship, I really would have loved to, I really like you. Look at you now, you are sweet. I know how to make them feel good, but I'm in a serious relationship, maybe some other time, but right now. And they will be wondering, how is this girl saying she's in a serious relationship? Yeah, she's not insulting us. She's not making us feel less of ourselves. So praise them. No. My personality would always shine through. Nobody can pressure me. There was a senator that was very, very interested in me. He got a very nice car. He got that car in 5 different colors, and he came to Lagos because he's not a senator in Lagos, he's a senator in my state. So he came to Lagos to buy those cars to ship back to my state where I'm from in Nigeria. And he was taking me in the car to see the car and see everything, to buy things. Everything he would buy, I'll carry it and give people that were walking around me, just give people around. I said no to the senator. He's from my state, almost from my village. But I know I cannot marry you. You don't have the values I'm looking for. So you know what you're looking for. You know. That's why I said 14 suitors came. I picked one. I'm going to do a full video on how I had 14 suitors, especially for those who have not gotten one. I'll teach you how to get one. But you see, you might need to go through the boot camp or get the course. Yeah, the course is one way to really position yourself for men who are doing well and serious with their life and work with God to find you attractive. You know, praise them, but set boundaries. So absolutely, never hold back praise, even with your everyday relationship, right? I'm a very good praiser. My son loves me a lot. I praise him. I say, God, get him. I will play with him. I will be happy. The same as his daddy. Be a woman that praises people. Don't hoard your praise, or you know, because you know something. All these girls outside, they can praise. They can finish your man with praise. So you praise him. There's nobody on earth that can praise my husband the way I praise him. With some things you will never think to praise him with, I already praise him with those things. So be very, very wise and start to praise now. Praise your friends. Praise your siblings. Praise your people now, so that you know. You'll be the sweetest girl in his life. Don't marry a giver and lazy person. And Lizzie, okay, you meant Lizzie. Well, some men just give. Someone was sharing with me how a guy would just come and buy bag of fries with people, but he doesn't have anything in his pocket. Which kind of thing is that? So you want to be sure that you know this guy already has his priorities set, so that you people are not hungry. A lot of people who are married and they are suffering, you see them, their wedding picture, they will find out that now that they are married. Your wedding picture, you're supposed to look like cockroach compared to your married pictures. If you see me on my wedding day, I was fine, because my parents did a good job, but they can't be compared to me now. Even my husband was on the phone to my mom yesterday, telling her, "One year, have you seen your daughter? Look at how she's this, she's that." You know, my mom was just laughing. So I am better now that I'm married to him. But guess what? I wouldn't be this good looking or have all the nice stuff that I have if I married somebody who was looking at my pocket or looking into my bag and saying, "Let me see your purse." Don't see what is in my purse. Let's see what is in your hand first. Oh, honey, this tea was sweet, though. I'll get another one before we go to bed.
Sure. I'll make you one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ooh, well done. You've been speaking the whole time. Well done. Big well done.
Now you speak to them in rounding up.
In rounding up. So, yeah, that's the way it is. Let the man be the man. Let him be the head. You know, he is the head and you are the other part of the body. He thinks, he does all the intellectual work. He brings the money. He's the head of this, you know, what do you call it? The spirituality of the house as well. So he's that head, and let him just have his responsibility. Let him be in his part, let him do his part, and you do the other part, which is following the lead, just following and being, as that person said, feminine, being feminine.
Yeah, and people might want to mistake it. I'm not a feminist. You see, because because I have a strong personality, it's easy for people to think, this Thyna should be a strong person. When it comes to my relationship with my husband, I'm as soft as a rose. Soft, that kind of soft. But when it comes to my everyday life, I'm rugged. Why? Because I know that you can't get a man to really, appreciate your womanity if you are trying to be man like him. I don't have the strength. When we are walking, my husband walks faster than me. He does everything better than I do, and I'm not trying to take glory for it. It's him. Let him be a man. So, and this doesn't mean that that we're on the same level in the way that we think. I think faster than him, and most of you would think faster than your husband. So you might face the temptation to want to belittle him. Don't never do it, because you are ripping him off of that thing that will make him a man. Some people now, if they try to say nonsense to me, the way my husband would just come like this, like a lion, I like it. But you see, if I was doing madam now, I will never let him fight for me. So regardless of your temperament, I'm choleric, he's phlegmatic. I have a stronger personality than he does, but in my relationship with him, I can never let my personality get in the way. I only use my personality to favor him. Like, honey, why don't you do it like this? I think if you do it like this, it'll be better. So that's basically what you're doing. But you see, to be the man, to influence, to choose what you people do, we call let him be the man.
Yeah, exactly. I hope you guys have been blessed by...
Thank you for doing this with me.
You're welcome. I love doing this with you.
All right, ladies. if you enjoyed this, tell us if you did enjoy this live. But we're gonna run now.
Yep.
Basically because we have a long day tomorrow as well. If you're not a part of our community, use the link on our bio to join so that you get information on when we have events. We're going to start with virtual events, but our first physical event is going to be in August into September. We haven't picked a date yet. So if you're in London, you could come. If you're not in London, you could apply for a visa to attend our event, and you might probably be granted. Who knows? So yeah,
you will be granted.
You will be granted. But it was a beautiful time to do this with you guys and with my hubby.
I would like to speak about the course as well. So my wife just launched a course.
Thank you, please. You're welcome.
So she just launched a course called Becoming a
More Attractive
Woman. Very important course. You guys should make sure you check it out. It's on the website. Make sure you get the course. She's got videos there where she's speaking to you about a lot of values that you need. Is really important. Honestly, this will change your life entirely. I know about this because I've watched all the videos and I know everything that's in the video. So I want to recommend this course, to you guys. Make sure you go get a course, please. Check it out and get it, and come and thank her later.
Mrs. Siri, you think you live around my area? Do you live in London? If you live in London, then you should attend my meet and greet this summer, and then our event in August into September. Yeah. Do you know what's crazy? Someone actually sent me a DM that she saw me now that she's on a bus. She saw my husband and I. My husband was taking pictures of me. It was so funny. Uche, my love, we just talked about you now. How when I was dating 24, he would send you to buy me cake and everything, and then
that's my PA.
My sister was my husband's PA literally, so she would buy the card and write all the love letters that my husband sends to her on WhatsApp. And I'll be feeling so cute, but my 1 naira no go drop into the relationship. So basically, you're not trying to be a man, you're not trying to bring your money to the table when you're dating a man, because once you marry him, he will start to act like a puppet, and you don't want a puppet for your husband. You want a man who will rise above every difficulty. People are complaining about the economy in the UK. It's not affecting us. Why? Because our daddy is bad. So basically, you are keeping your money for the well-being of your family, because once you get married, a lot of things are going to come, all the things you need to buy. She said she misses doing that. Oh,
thank you so much.
Thank you. She was the cutest. She used to run errands for my husband, so she would buy all the things for me.
She did it really greatly, like surprise, all the surprises.
Go away! This guy got me so surprised. I'll wake up in the morning, I'll see a letter by my bed. My sister put it there because he wrote it. I had a birthday month. Literally, they were celebrating me throughout July. This is my birthday when they come this July. Spoil me, oh! I know Uche is not there. Do you know now that we are married, he still spoils me, but I catch him early. I catch him before.
I'm so bad at surprises, okay.
Before Valentine's Day, he went to hide this cup that he. Where is the cup? This cup. He couldn't hide the cup. Well, I was seeing it from the cupboard. But if it was Uche would have helped you hide it very well.
Uche, I need you, please.
So that's how he's still surprising me by catching somehow. Sometimes you take the baby, they will go and buy balloon. The baby they play with balloon before I come. I already seen it. So yeah, beautiful to do this with you guys. It is the 1 naira for me. I've been enlightened today. Hallelujah. Please, wisdom is profitable to direct. If you want that man to be on his toes, doing things for the family, standing in the gap for you people, making sure that every need is met, please don't give money in the dating phase, because you want him to be rugged with his belief system, with his hard work. It's already a pattern now for my husband to remember diaper, to remember all the things that my baby needs, because that's, how our relationship has been from the start, where he's the one thinking of what next. But if I came and I said, I have 200K, let me bring it, let's do the wedding, it wouldn't work. So I let my husband choose his wedding date, choose everything, because he was the one that was going to pay. If I came in and was so please be wise. Wisdom is profitable to direct. Don't bring money to the table because you want him to rise up.
You want the king in him to rise up.
Thank you, honey, for using that phrase. I used to not like the idea of my father giving my mother money every time, but this woman never liked giving her money always. I've learned that let the man lead. Yeah, it's my 1 naira no they drop for this relationship. My 1 naira didn't drop, and that's why I was ready. So when we're talking about relationship stuff, I'll be talking with, without any weird judgment, because I'm thinking, so do you mean all the money I put into this is gonna go? I was neutral with everything, because I knew that if it works, fine. If it doesn't work, fine. I didn't give sex, I didn't give money, I don't have a child for him, I'm not pregnant, so he can go next. So that was my relationship with men, and that's why they wanted me even more, because one thing about men is that they chase. So me just acting like, but I will praise him and say, nice beat, you produced that song, yes. But you will never see me trying to act like I want to be there. Let's get... And you know what? My husband actually shared with me. Then we were friends. He told me that one girl that you were talking to was telling you that you don't ask her to go on dates with you.
Yeah.
So please tell them.
So literally, we were friends, me and this other lady. And then she was just putting pressure on me for everything. Literally. So she was like, so when are we going to go on date now? I'm not even ready for that yet. And she was like, no, you're just pretending. You like me, you love me. I said, what? I'm not even... I didn't even talk about that. Honestly, so she was pushing it so much. And you don't want to be like that. You don't want to be like that. That's desperate. So
you see, she was pushing that they go out, I was pushing that I want to stay home, and that was, I always teach my ladies on the boot camp the element of surprise and fantasy. They like it, men like it. So I was giving that element of fantasy, like, oh, I don't really want to go. He said he wanted to go to the beach with me. I was like, I don't want to go. That beach, they hungry me, but I was like, not that I don't want to go, but I was just acting like, are you sure we should go? Because during like summertime, there's so many people in the beach. I was just saying all those things, but I knew, because I'd read a lot of books about how the man's mind work. So
you're so good at it, honestly. Like, he just kept turning things down. Just kept saying, I don't want to. And then it kept driving me that I want to go. Let this man, let them chase, let them pursue you, let them chase you.
Oh my days, you see. Thank God I joined tonight. Oh, I'm so happy for those of you that are saying thank God you joined. We should actually post this on YouTube for more people to actually bless, or even promote it on YouTube, because the truth is, women need to know that 24 is blessed, honestly. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Siri. This is my first time actually seeing your handle. I don't think you ever sent me a message. If you haven't, send me a message, let me know you. I don't think I remember you. What was I saying before I talked about Mrs. Siri?
About posting this on YouTube and making
sure yeah.
People hear about this,
If more women knew this, more women would be happy in their relationship. I don't have to wake up in the morning thinking, oh my days, so what are we going to eat? So what are we going to do? Because that's our daddy's job. I like to call him our daddy, because he has proven himself to be our daddy. If a person is not showing daddy skills, please dump him and get a daddy that will daddy all of you, that knows when baby's diapers is finished and mommy diaper is finishing. Yes.
Well, thank you though. Honestly, thank you. Like, you're that woman that brought out the king in me. Honestly. And that's how it is, women, when you guys are not doing what you're meant to do, the guy will just keep malfunctioning. Honestly, he will keep malfunctioning, even though you might have a good intention to want to, be a good person, but if he keeps seeing someone that's, that's just pushing, putting so much pressure on him and doing a lot of things, and he might not even,
want to be interested any longer.
Might not. But you brought out the king in me, like it was like some kind of like a drill, like, you turning things down, you refusing things. It just kept me going, like, wow, I need to know you more. I want to get closer to her. I just want to be, that just, made me. You brought out the best in me.
Thyna. Thank you. I give God all the glory, and I think that's what has prompted me to become a coach, because I just see that it's a natural gifting for me to actually influence people and get them to do it. So I'm patient with my husband with everything. You see, this guy will not eat, he will not do this, he will not do. I'm patient with him, I'm patient with him too. And then he would now deliberately say, I want to eat this, I want to eat that. You see, but the way you are patient with a man would really bring out the king in him, because he wasn't this way the first day the first season we met. I remember him living in a big house, big house in London, paying a lot of money. When I met him, I was like, that's not gonna trip me. You're paying a lot of money, no savings. That's quite hectic.
Just imagine that. Some ladies will sit there and be like, oh, I want to be there. That's exactly what I want. Wow, you really? You spending? Wow, okay.
Paying all those big money for waiting. I said, no, please.
Resourceful lady.
Oh, bless girl. God, honey. Thank you. So I now told him, why don't you move outside London to save? So he moved outside London. He was at work, busy. He gave me the link to find the houses. I found a house for him in Leicester. He moved to Leicester. He was able to save. What he was then paying in Leicester was 3 times what he was paying in London. He was able to save for the wedding, for my coming to the UK, for everything. You see, I'm not there for buy me Givenchy. He even called me one day on video call that he wanted to buy me Gucci bag. I said, don't buy me Gucci bag. But you see, Oyibo was there. Oyibo elderly woman was saying, oh, it's gonna be cute on you. She has a gold skin. They talk say they won't buy me Gucci bag now. He finally got me that Gucci bag, and that was the first designer thing I ever owned. You see, I'm never thrilled by designer because I am designer. I am designer. On Sundays, people are waiting for me to come to church with the way that I dress, everything. So really, you are the designer. Stop focusing on all those things and don't follow all the social media influencers. I know some influencers in person that they don't have what people think they have. In person. But you see, I don't even care about all those things. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, you were able to move to a better place to save more money, and that really helped your mind. And I suggested some books for you to get to help. So you got a lot of books, Parables of Dollars, Success is Who You Are, Think and Grow Rich. He got all these books, and his financial, wisdom started to. So the truth is, you will not meet your husband complete, already packaged, but you can help him. How do you help him? By being equipped yourself. Exactly. So I was so equipped when I was single that it was so easy for me to help you. Okay, start to pay your tithe. Okay. Move to a better house. Okay, it's so easy for me to understand this.
I wasn't the man I am today. I wasn't.
Okay, what did she say? Let me ask, prior to Papa meeting you, Mama, were you reading books or something? Because I feel like you identified that she's different and someone you'd like to know. I had read so many books. Yes, I was reading books.
Yeah, read a lot of books.
But I really like my husband for the fact that he was never insecure about how knowledgeable I am. In fact, he was telling his friends that the girl, look at her, she told me to buy this book. He was like proud. And those his friends now, till today, they give me respect.
There was a book I was showing one of my friends as well. I said, can you believe this girl actually asked me to get this book and is really helping me? Before I knew it, this guy went to buy the same book. He went to buy the same book.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Success is Who You Are is by Samadeyemi. Samadeyemi, and Parable of Dollars is by Samadeyemi as well. Yeah. So he's a money guy when it comes to financial stewardship. I love the man's book, thingy.
So women, ladies, girls, keep getting knowledge as well. Keep getting knowledge, please. Read books.
No knowledge is lost. Let me tell you something. I had helped a lot of men sort out their finances. My husband was not the first. But you see, he's the last because he gets to enjoy me for the rest of our lives.
Oh.
So he was not the first, but he's the last. So the person you are helping now might not be the end. But you see, if you gave money to pay you, I didn't give them money. Let them go. If you give money to pay you, if you give your body to pay you, if you give food, cooking, laundry, it will pay you. But if it's knowledge you give, you already have the knowledge again to give to your next and your next and your next and your next. Yeah. So thank you, beautiful people, for joining in. It was beautiful. I need to let my husband go to bed. If it was me alone, I would stay here with you guys because I really, I don't have a crazy schedule like him, but I have to let him go to be, fair to him for even doing this with me in the first place. Thank you so much for
It's a privilege. I loved being here.
All right. Have a beautiful night rest and remain hot, girls. Get knowledge so that when you finally meet your husband, you're talking, he's like, ooh, who's this girl? And then you say, Coach J. Thyna told me to get this book and that book. And her life made me know I'm not giving you 1 naira in the dating phase. Have a beautiful night rest. Bye-bye.